All right, welcome back to another episode of Burgg Friends Podcast. This is episode 22. We have two new guests. We have Yo-Yo, we have Naya. Ladies, could y'all introduce yourselves for the people that don't know y'all?
I am Yolanda. Hi.
Hey.
Wow.
Yo. AKA.
Wow, that is crazy.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm Yolanda, aka Yo-Yo. You can follow me on IG at Yolanda Keasia _ Keasia spelled Keasia. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm funny. I'm dope. You know, I'm just black queen, black girl magic. You feels me?
Period.
So you gonna let her slide and forget about the other AKA she got? So you just not gonna say it?
No, we're not gonna say it.
We don't care. What to say, Kenna? We don't really care.
Like y'all itching to say it. Just say it.
Kenneth, what you call me? Kenneth, what you call me?
He call you daddy.
You said it.
I ain't saying shit.
Oh
man.
Y'all trying to get that man. Y'all trying to get that man carried.
Shut up, yo.
Yourself for us, please.
That's gonna be his last podcast.
Hell no.
All fun and games. All fun and games.
Okay. Well, my name is Anaya. I go by Naya. I am from Houston, Texas, so I'm down south. My Instagram is Anaya ANAYA.FINNEA. You can follow me. I'm really short, so yeah. Hey everyone.
Really short? How tall are you? Well, short.
I'm not short. I am tall, but I'm trying to make this message short.
Oh, bet. Gotcha.
Yeah. But I am 5'9", if you're wondering.
Oh damn, you tough.
Damn.
Can you touch the rim?
Not too much.
You ducking on anybody yet?
Right, you touching the net or you touching the rim? You back, boy.
Y'all funny.
Hold on, was both of y'all from Houston?
I'm from Houston.
And I'm from New York, but we went to school with each other. She's my line sister.
Got you.
What sorority y'all in?
The best. The only one that matters.
Only!
Oh, no.
Delta Sorority Incorporated.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold on, what was it?
Delta Sigma Theta Sorority
Incorporated.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, his name.
Right. I forgot it already.
Hey, yo.
Y'all funny. Y'all are funny.
Oh, shit, I forgot it already. Damn. You remember the first word, yo?
Stutter something. Stutter got a groove back. I don't know what that shit.
Just think of the airplane company. That's easy money.
Oh, I like y'all.
Y'all funny.
Oh, shit, yo.
All right, we can jump right into it then. So, how often should a couple have sex? We'll let one
Boy, yo, spark it up, yo.
Why y'all gotta come to me first?
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
Then go ahead, being black. What you?
Right. Hold on. Bean is the married.
No.
So funny.
Oh.
No, y'all respond it?
Yeah, might as well. You the expert, yo.
All right, every day. All right, go ahead. Now y'all go ahead.
No, you.
Niggas say every day.
I'm spotting it. Go ahead. What's your reaction?
I feel like it should be like 3 times a day, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
God damn.
Damn.
Niggas got jobs.
Shit.
3 times a day.
Hell no. What you doing all day?
Hold on. That nigga gonna be in the wheelchair.
What the
Breakfast,
fuck?
lunch, and dinner.
That's a number 9 to 5. The fuck?
Damn, so what if he got a job? We gotta take off work.
Yeah, you got meet on your lunch break.
Right? You gotta get ready to go to work, right?
I'm saying, what about his lunch break?
We can talk about that another
She on some freaky shit.
Tripping.
But I don't know. I think it really depends on who you're with and how your relationship is. I know for me, I don't know. It really depends, and it depends on my mood. So it depends on how I feel that day. Because I might be sleepy, and I might just want to sleep.
Well, he probably
You got at least get it in like 4 times a week. 4 or 5 times a week.
Okay, freak nasty.
More than that.
See, man, I got work and all that shit.
Hey, go walk and talk.
Boy, y'all be humping.
Hold on, you miss it every day, man.
Right.
Hey, that's 7 times a week, Nick.
I'm getting the combo started. That's child's play to what we saying.
Right.
Go ahead, Bob.
Baby.
I don't think you heard the question. How often should a couple have sex, Bonner?
How often you taking it to Pound Town?
I don't know. It depends on the relationship though with the person though. Some people you got a real sexual connection with, so like you'll end up hitting multiple times a day, and some people is though your connection is not like really sexual, so y'all just have. It all depends on the person you with for real.
I agree.
Fuck all that.
I agree.
Hey, son.
Wait, bro.
What, Tyro?
I say about
Damn,
4 times a week. I say like 4 times.
My nigga.
4 times is nothing.
4 times a week.
You said 4 times ain't nothing.
It's 7 days in a week, and you only 4 times?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You said you get sleep.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
You said
I mean, we gonna miss a whole. Sometimes you might miss a whole.
Are
week.
we talking living together or not?
If we live together, then nigga, yo, come on, yo, be serious. So you live with somebody, yo, all that fucking that shit turns to fucking 3-4 times in a fucking, I ain't gonna say a month, but shit starts slowing down, yo.
Yeah. I probably say at the beginning. It might be high, but
Why do you make it seem like he old or something?
You taking that blue pill soon?
that nigga stupid, dog.
You popping that rhino pill.
Yo, I work every fucking day, yo. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
yo.
Popping up bitches like
I got some pills for you, yeah.
Why you got
fucking
pills?
nigga?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hold on.
You young as shit.
You like 19 years old. The fuck you take pills for, son?
Gotta stay up.
19.
That boy Kenneth be killing his hand. You talking about 4 times a month?
Hey, yo, it's tough out here, yo.
Chill, yo. Chill. I'm not saying me.
About big as a boy.
I'm not saying me, yo, but you hear like when you be in a barbershop, niggas be talking about when they been married to their wife for years. Like, they be like, damn, when they be fucking them? I be like, yo, how y'all niggas don't be fucking? Y'all living in the same house. He was like, yo, I be getting tired of the same pussy, yo. I'm like, huh?
What?
Oh,
Yeah, I feel him now.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't like that. It ain't like that in my crib. But yeah,
I
you
don't
hear
know.
that shit from a lot of
But I
niggas.
guess it's different.
Tired of the same thing.
What you say?
Say it again.
What you say, Naya?
I said, y'all shouldn't be living together if you was tired of the same pussy.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't married nobody. I'm gonna get tired of the same thing. I ain't gonna lie.
What if you get tired? What if you get tired after you get married?
Right. Like, why y'all
You
living
take a
together?
break and then if that pill wear off, you get another one.
Never said that. Still. Hey, so let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all ever like when y'all
Yo, you take hold, yo. How taking my shit, yo? What the fuck you just said?
Hold on. Let Davon go before you ask yours.
Oh.
You agree with everything, yo?
Hell, he pound town man.
He agree with
Don't say
everything.
yeah.
Agree. Y'all niggas.
Right, you know his shit. I
Go ahead,
agree.
Bonner. You want me to go?
I ain't get his answer. What'd he say?
I agree.
He agree.
Well, who?
Everybody.
Everybody had the same damn answer, nigga.
Everybody did not have the same
always do that. But no, let me ask y'all, do y'all ever like go like a little bit of time just to like miss it for real?
I I know that, to speak only for myself, and not anybody else, but I think yes, I feel like that time is also definitely necessary. Because for me personally, I like my personal space, and I like to be alone sometimes just to recuperate and get things together, and then come back, to whatever that is or that person is, he or she.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I
What
think
about
you find yourself well, I find myself busy for real. So sometimes I ain't got time to be fucking. So that'll be basically my break for real.
right?
Or heartbreak.
And then for you to miss it or whatever.
Yeah, basically. So then things come back around. You feel me? Everything good. But yeah, I do a lot of running around for. Like I just got in the house probably about like 2 hours ago, and I left out at about like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Right.
So that's how most of my days go. And then weekends I'll be busy as shit. So sometimes I ain't got enough time to you feel me? Do my thing. I'm going to sleep.
Right now.
Yeah. Gotta take my time up.
They on.
No, I mean that's really what happens, yo. I mean, when y'all like first together, you make that time for that person because like y'all new to each other. So that's why all that fucking is happening, because y'all around each other all the time to get to know each other. As time goes on, and y'all together all the time, you want that time to yourself. And then with the time to yourself, it comes the work schedule, your school schedule, whatever schedule you got. It's like you want to find that time, but it's hard. And then by the time y'all get together, it's like, shit, we tired now. Not like, it's not even about like, you old. It's just like, that's just how life goes. And as long as when y'all is fucking, it's good. Then yeah, but that shit ain't good. Though. You gotta go, yo. I'm not.
No, I'm saying you find time for you. Like, do you make it like you find time to make you miss it?
Oh,
No,
find time to make me miss it.
I'm not finding time for shit. We just fucking.
This nigga don't want to. Nah, I feel like certain times I do that. I did it like probably like twice in my lifetime.
Damn, how many relationships you ever been in? No?
Nigga, just start fucking talking about in my lifetime.
Damn.
I mean, it's more.
Here we go.
It's more than. Well, it's close to half of my life. So I feel like that's cool.
What we talking about, yo?
What are you talking about?
Why did you do that, yo?
Nah, listen.
You do that, yo.
Yo, he always go off topic.
It's not off topic though.
I'm saying like
It's
I'm
not
on topic, but he just be like, he be wandering when he talk.
He be wandering off with shit. What's up, mesmerizing and shit.
Tyrell kind of give like them job interview type answers, yo. Like you try to say like the right thing. I don't know why.
I'm glad I ain't the only one who was lost though, because everybody was looking like, what the fuck is he talking about?
No, y'all said I just started.
I
Right?
was allowing him to talk because it
I
feels like
just
he
started. Then I said it's like I said I almost did it for like almost half my lifetime, so I didn't just start. That's what I was saying. It's been almost half my lifetime.
Half your lifetime what?
Fucking.
Nigga, fuck you mean?
He was replying to Davon saying he just started fucking.
Yeah,
I think it was Kenneth, one of y'all.
Oh,
yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Yeah, you must didn't hear that.
I heard that. I didn't know you was talking, so you stopped in the middle of what you were saying and jumped right to that.
Yeah. Gotta answer all questions.
Naya, did you say how you felt about it?
I think it also depends too, like not even just doing that every day, like it doesn't necessarily mean like for me to have my time always to myself, but I do cherish that time to myself. But also I feel like whoever your partner is or whoever you're involved with to also do be on another intimacy level, whereas you're getting to know one another and things like that as well, and not just having sex with one another. But also I think that plays a role into it too, because then for me, it will make me want that person even more and want me to be physically involved with them and not just doing it just because.
That's how I feel. That's how situations, well, what they ever call situationships, happen. Because if you don't have that that connection some other way besides sexual, y'all just fucking each other and the sex is so good, y'all niggas just deal with it just because you just want to fuck. And then you get in those toxic relationships because y'all been together so long, you just like, fuck it, I might as well just stay with this person.
Very true.
Very true.
Hey, Luke.
Hey, bro, I mean, Burgg, you ain't go.
I'm gonna need you to repeat the question again.
I said, do you ever like find time to yourself or something like that so you can miss the sex with your partner or something like that? For people who like, say if you're like in a relationship and y'all live together and all that, so you probably find yourself having sex as much as that, and you just do something to miss it, so you won't like what she just said. She find time to do stuff to build yourself. You know what the hell she just said? I don't feel like beating up.
Yeah, me, I would have to because I kind of get like bored quick. So if we doing it all the time, no, shit gonna get boring. I might just break up with you.
Yo, drag
Hey,
like
yo.
that.
Yo,
So hold up, yo.
we doing it constantly, yo. Like it's just like every time we see each other, we doing it at least like. Cause I've been in a relationship where I did it like 3 times in one day, like constantly.
And no, wrong with that.
It's not, but I get bored quick because I'm keep hitting like it's boring.
And switch it up, nigga. This
We
shit-
did. Hold on.
Spice up. That's the key to it. You gotta spice it up. Like,
But y'all think about, I was a youngin', yo. It ain't much.
Yeah, you gotta think he's
Yo,
younger.
it wasn't much you can spice up when you're a youngin', yo.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have had that when I was younger. I'd have been living.
Like we did different shit, like probably just about each and every time, but it was like shit got boring.
But I mean, you hear that a lot with older people too. They always just say that, yeah, the sex get old, and that's why they step out. I'm like, yo, the sex don't get old. Y'all niggas just don't be trying to make some shit, like spice some shit up, make something different.
Look
Make
at you. Look at that doing, son. Stepping out the top rope and downtown showing.
Yo, I know Kevin be role playing, yo. I know you do.
Yo, this nigga, yo, come on, yo.
You look like
Hey, yo, hold on. Y'all know my man's like the clean. Y'all know what role he playing.
Hey, Burgger, fuck you, yo.
Hey, yo.
Remember you playing the name with the skirt up high and shit.
that nigga the warden. Shoot a jailbird. That shit is.
You be taking that shit too far, though.
Hey, yo, so if the sex get boring, y'all breaking up with him?
Not right off the bat.
Nah, not right off the bat.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll give it a couple times, and if it's still the same, then yeah.
Ladies,
I'm just curious. What is considered the same?
They said
like same position.
Like the same. It's like a routine. Like
yeah, it start off the same way. You finish the same way. It's like that shit get boring. Like switch it up. Like even like how I see women complain about this all the time about how a man starts sex with them. Like they don't interact with it. It's just like, yo, come on, yo, like let's go. Like women don't like that. They want to feel like okay, like make me want it. Don't just ask for the shit and we just have sex. Like they get tired of that shit. They want you to rub on them, all that shit. A lot of women do, yo.
I just wanted y'all to explain it, but no, I definitely agree because like I feel like most men they just want to poke. Like they just ready to poke you, and my thing is like my joint ain't at the level where it want to be poked at yet. So like, like you gotta get. I mean, you gotta get the blood flowing. Like you gotta get the juices flowing. Like my thing is like you just can't poke somebody because you're ready to poke somebody. So I'm just you gotta get it going or get lost.
You're a free game. I feel you.
How you feel now?
She still ain't answered the question though.
She did answer the question.
I think the question was, would you break up with them if they still doing the same thing?
Oh right. No, I definitely. My thing is, I would not break up with somebody. I'm gonna teach you what I want, and I'm gonna let you know what I want. So you have the option of saying, okay, this is what my significant other likes. So I'm going to at least try to do those things to please you, make you feel good, whatever. Now, if I tell you something and I tell you that, hey, I don't like this, but I do like this, and you're still doing the same thing over again, then I'm going to just have to reevaluate that relationship in that situation. And then possibly I would say we break up or we're going to fix it, but this can't be me saying, hey, fix this, and the other person is not reciprocating anything back. But I wouldn't just break up with somebody because they may not know. They probably used to people who drive, and I ain't it. So
Wow.
I hear you, shorty.
For me, I actually like agree with my sis because like I'm not personally gonna break up with you because you're still doing the same thing. Like if we talk about it and you still doing it, then that's different. But I think it's like more of like a communicating type. But in my opinion, no, not straight off. But if you still doing the same after we talked about it, then yes, that's it.
Yeah, because people want to act like sex don't play a big part in your relationship, and it do. Like, at the end of the day, it does. And people just want to say, oh, no, people just overthink it like it ain't that serious. Like, it is. It definitely is.
I kind of disagree with that. I don't think it's that serious because my whole thing is like, if I have no form of connection with you, me personally, I don't care about sex. We could be the best of friends ever or whatever. Even people that I've dated, like for me, sex was just an add-on. It was just a plus. But if I didn't know nothing about you, if I didn't have that connection where I just stare at you and you look at me a certain way and I'd be ready to jump on you, like it really didn't matter. But I feel like to me, sex is a plus, but people make it seem like it's more than what it is.
All right, so question. So say you do got a connection with the man that you with, like he check off everything that you looking for, and when it come down to the sex, that shit is trash. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to teach him.
And what is you teaching? Sometimes you can't teach.
Well, we gonna have to figure it out. Because my whole thing is, if he has everything that I want, me personally, I'm not going to throw it away because sex is not good. We're gonna have to figure out something.
All right, so if you figure it out, sometimes it's going. Right, the other option is going to be without him because if
I wouldn't say without him though. I wouldn't say without him. If he still has the qualities,
maybe we can add somebody in. Not saying that I've ever done that.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Okay, I've never done
it. But if he's still not doing it, I'm done. if I'm teaching him and it ain't I'm still not, wet, I guess. It's like,
I don't know. I think
you have to find something else to do because like I'm still not gonna throw him out because he don't have the dick. It's okay. I'm not that like. Ooh,
all right, but listen, it's not the fact of you need it. It's the fact that all right, so in the first couple months or so y'all together, or a year or so y'all together, yeah, you may think that, but as time go on, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna be brutally honest. You're like, now I want some good dick. Like this nigga just ain't hitting it.
Listen, he can just lay down and I can do the work to make myself feel good.
Hey, but question. But question though, what if he add toys to help what he left?
And that's fine.
If
and
it's corny,
that's taking the initiative. Like that's how I feel. Like if you're going to try in your power will, if your pee super small, you can't hit that spot, and you be like, hey, I'm about to use these toys. Then hey, by all. But I feel like you shouldn't get rid of a good
person
because they lack in that area.
There are men that try to use toys, like they want that girl to use their toys on them. Probably I watch too much shows, but like there's actually men out here that like use toys for them to put stuff in their booty hole.
Oh,
I don't know. But I'm being so serious.
I'll be going there. Come on.
Hey, hold on, don't disrespect my man.
Some dudes use toys. I'm being dead ass, and I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
your time up. Your time up.
Okay.
Check that off. Check that off.
No, that's true.
Nah,
Wait, he go that way.
but nah, for real. Hey, Naya, I got a question.
Wait. So
Hold up. Too many
That's
people.
true.
Hold up. Naya, I got a question. You said that sex isn't really that important, but you just said you wanted, like, not too long ago, you said you wanted like 3 times a day. So how
Like you
is
said,
that important?
but
Three
you
times a day?
said that his dick is not there. So
Right.
if
So
that's
how
the
you gonna
case,
want it
it's
3
not there.
times a day if you can't do it?
I can please myself. If he can't do nothing, he can lay down and I can take control. But other than that, if it's not that good, I have other things I can do to please.
All right, Naya,
him.
all right, so listen to this, right? All right, so you want it 3 times a day. Say this. Say that you real adventurous with your sex for real. And you want it outside the house. Like, let's say y'all just at the movies and you just in the car and you just like, hey, come on, let's get it on. And you don't got no toys in there. And your dick just ain't it. Then what she gonna do? Like, come on, yo, be honest, yo. Like, cut the shit. Like, yo.
But my thing is, it's not even that. Like, first of all,
if I know it's not that good, I'm not gonna ask.
He got a tongue
outside of the house.
He got fingers. He got a tongue. It don't necessarily have you. I don't
got
feel
a
like
tongue.
my whole thing is you don't have to penetrate me all the time. If your tongue work good enough, I'm straight. Good night. Like,
So I had a question. When she said men with toys, it just made me think about something. So
see, look, y'all.
Oh no.
Happy and shit. He started smiling. What the fuck is going on in here?
He got his head back. Look at y'all chilling out.
Relax, yo.
He thought about something. He got a story to tell.
Yo, relax, yo. This is where I was going with this though, because I think Yo-Yo was saying, like, basically she want to teach her man how to basically please her. So my thing is, what if y'all do run across a man like that that's into that, and y'all already established that, you feel me, y'all rocking. So would y'all go that level if he with that shit? Y'all not willing to go that level to please him?
Okay.
Y'all can't be two-sided though.
And he's doing everything y'all like.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, right.
So you know what to say.
He's doing everything else right. What you gonna do?
Let me ask this, Mr. Reed. Would you let me use the toy on your booty?
Cause you saying yeah, bro, like yeah.
I hear what you said.
Yeah, he did. He heard
it.
No, he heard it.
He definitely get the hit on that.
She said, would you let her clap your cheeks, yo?
Huh? Hell no.
See, but exactly. So look how that sounds though. Like, generally, look how that sounds. But if I'm dealing with a guy and he's like, I want you. If he like, oh, I want you to use this toy on my booty. I gotta be drunk.
You gotta be drunk. Leave that nigga. He is gay.
But the thing is, okay. So I'm gonna be very blunt because I'm a very blunt person. I feel that in the sense of intimacy really has no boundaries when you are truly with somebody and you truly, like, if you married, whatever the case is, and you with somebody, I feel like it doesn't have boundaries in which you can try. Now you can let that person know, like, hey, you need to talk to me about something. I'm a little uncomfortable. But again, it's like I always feel like it cannot be one-sided. So I can't ask for all of this. And then when he asks for something, I can't look to the other side and be like, my nigga, you gay? Or something like that. My person can't feel like that. And then also the thing is, if he say, oh, I do like the opposite sex. Oh, okay. Like the same sex. Excuse me. You like the same sex. Oh, okay. That's what you like. That's what you like. I don't have no issue with that. Now, as far as us being together, that might not work anymore. But I think it would just be a conversation if you ask me, like, to put something in your booty hole. It has to. It just has. I'm serious. Like, it has to be a conversation. and I've never had that. I've never personally had that happen. So I really don't know how I would react. I would have to have a conversation because some things feel good to guys, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gay or that they're this or that. It just feels good, just like for women. Some women, we like to get our booty ate. It feels good. So.
No, if a nigga want anything near his ass, that nigga is gay.
But hold on.
But some women don't even feel like that.
But the thing is, though, y'all want girls to suck y'all balls and stuff like that. Y'all balls is our booty hole. So sometimes it's super close. So you can't say you don't want nothing close to it.
It ain't that close.
It
ain't that.
It ain't that close.
It ain't that close.
Right.
What nigga you fuck with got droopy balls like that?
All thanks to his ass.
Hey,
I'm being serious. So I'm just saying, like, your tongue might sweat.
So I know some women who into that shit. Like, you know how you get on Twitter and they had those open conversations. I've seen women that say they don't think shit like that is gay and they don't mind doing those type of things for men. So
I don't think
that's when me reverse it and see, like, if a nigga approach y'all with something like that, with y'all, you feel me, open doors. But you gave my answer.
I just close the door on the topic, please.
You uncomfortable.
You
uncomfortable.
feel uncomfortable.
He uncomfortable.
Well, he close to
Somebody can test that man booty.
Still uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Oh, that bitch shaking.
All right.
fuck out of here.
Like you can't even look at it. You can't even look at it.
Thank you, Davon. No, Davon said the same shit.
No, he was waiting for somebody to agree with him.
I think I just have a strong opinion on that because I don't feel that a person is gay because they want to please in a certain way. That doesn't necessarily make anybody gay or anything like that. It's just the way they get their rocks off. And I don't feel like it should change the person. Now, if you feel uncomfortable as a woman by doing that, I feel like you should have a conversation with your significant other if you do feel uncomfortable with him saying, hey, I want you to do this to me. And you're like, hey, you need to talk to me about something, like, anything. But me personally, I'm not going to judge you because you want to try something new. But we are going to have a conversation about it.
Respected.
Yeah, respected.
Okay, so
Naya?
Well, I brought that up because I watched this show called Sisters, and there was a woman in a relationship with a guy that wanted to use toys in his booty hole that make him feel like, yeah, type thing. But me,
go ahead now.
Okay, but me personally, I feel like if you tell me, like, in the beginning, that's just something that I have to, like, think about. Yeah, I'm gonna have the assumption, like, like, are you gay? But I can't just assume just because you want to use a toy in your booty hole.
Look how she's saying it. She feel uncomfortable even saying it.
For me, it is kind of weird.
Weird as shit.
But there are guys out there that they kind of like that. Like, it kind of like.
Probably
Gabrielle,
he
wasn't gay either.
Stop coming for Dwayne Wade, yo.
And
I mean, she said it.
Either.
That nigga gay.
That nigga not gay.
Okay.
Why can't he? But so my thing is, all right, not to get off topic, but to get off topic. With Wade, why does he have? If he is gay, why does it matter? My thing is, somebody could be bisexual. You could, like, for me, for instance, like, I'm interested in women and I'm interested in men. So if I don't see myself as being a lesbian. I don't see myself as being gay or anything like that. I personally just like what I like, and I also feel like in his whatever area, if he like what he like and his woman is okay with it, then that's on them. But I hate the double standard, but at the same time, I feel like whatever you like. It really shouldn't have a label on it. So just like,
I think it's crazy that, since we already off topic, and niggas call that man gay because he supports his gay son.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
I just think that's weird. Because you never heard nothing about.
If I'm not mistaken, his son is not gay. I believe that his son is trans.
Oh
No,
yeah,
he gay. I think he's
Because
gay.
no, he couldn't.
he turned to a girl.
He considered himself. Well, excuse me. He identifies as a woman,
But he go to
as a girl. So he would. So in a sense, he is not just gay. If that's not how he identifies just as a woman. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he is gay.
okay. I mean, no disrespect to the trans or gay people. So I'm saying, so before he even say that, is he considered gay? Because he most likely probably was liking men before.
He was born a boy.
Before he even said, I identify myself as a girl, I'm pretty sure he was having an attraction to men. So would he still be considered gay before then?
Me personally, how I look at that spectrum, I don't see him as being gay. I just see him having a preference.
So yo, this is the thing though.
I don't know how, if he identified as a gay woman. I don't know if that's what he got. Well, a gay girl, because he's young, but I don't know how he identified as. But I personally would not put a label on him and say, hey, he's gay because he wants to be a girl or he likes men, whatever the case is. But me personally, I would not label him because I don't know. So I would allow him to label himself and go by whatever he wants. And I'm saying he, but he really is, he goes by she. That's how he identifies, as a she. So she can do whatever she wants and label herself however she wants. But I feel like that doesn't have nothing to do with anybody else. And if her dad is gay or wants to be identified as whatever he wants, then I feel like that is him. And I feel like that's nobody's business, because it's unfair when there's women who like other women and guys are clapping for it, like, yeah, I'm about to have 2 girls, this and that,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. But why can't men like men and like women as well? Or why can't men identify as like, hey, I feel like I was given a penis. The world identified me as a male, but deep down, I feel like I'm a woman. I feel like I'm a girl, so I want to express that. Why is it such a huge issue? Why is it such a huge problem? Why can't you like what you
I'm
like?
I'm gonna tell you what I was explained by so it's this gay girl. She called herself gay. She worked at my job, and we was talking to her. And she was like, she does not like people who try to use the identification of being transgender when they're really not transgender, when they weren't born transgender. She said that saying that I am trans, saying that you're transgender when you were born a boy is like trying to be a way of trying to hide the fact that you're gay instead of just saying you're gay.
But the thing is, from my knowledge, and I could be from my knowledge, and I could be completely wrong. So don't quote me on this. But when somebody identifies, say I'm a trans woman. So if you're a trans woman, that means that you were born a male and now you're transitioning to be a woman. So now you're a trans woman. Most of the time when you see individuals who are trans, they're going through those stages of changing. So as far as women, they're taking hormones, they're growing beards, things like that. So what I identify as someone saying, hey, I'm trans, their whole appearance is also changing in that process as well. So you can still be a trans woman, but you were born a male and you're still attracted to male. I don't feel like that necessarily means that you are gay. You just feel like, hey, I feel like a woman, but I still like men, or I like women too, whatever that case is. But I don't feel like you should say that this person is trying to put on a facade or hide behind saying, oh, I'm trans or I'm this and that. I personally feel like that's not fair, because for someone to be gay and say, hey, this person is hiding and putting on this and saying that they're trans or this, I kind of feel like I feel like it's a little messed up, because now you're being judgmental when people are already judging you because you're gay. So how can you judge somebody else as how they identify as an individual? So I feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's a shaky subject and topic, but yeah.
I'm about to say that though, that just because they change in whatever gender they are, don't mean they still don't like the opposite gender or whatever. So
I've never seen that before.
I mean, it's out here. It's definitely out here. You'll see a trans. So if you're a man, you go to a woman that's a trans woman or the trans man, whatever.
Yeah.
They still like the opposite sex or whatever.
Like the Kardashian. I forgot his name, but I think the father has a wife or a girlfriend.
Oh yeah. So as far as the father, he's a trans woman, but he's still married to his wife.
Okay.
So I don't know what the Kardashian's father name is, but
God's name too.
I think it's
Rob. What?
Rob.
It's not
Rob the brother.
I don't know what who the dad.
Caitlyn.
That's his name now.
Oh yeah, Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, that's her name now. But yeah, so she is a trans woman and is still married to her wife, and they're still together. And I don't know what they do, but they do what they do. So it doesn't negate because you're a trans woman that you have to like that you like men. So you were hiding and that you're gay. You like what you like, and if you feel a certain way, you just feel a certain way.
They want you to look like a date.
He want to smack the shit out you. He ain't even laughing.
I'm done.
He said this man like a dyke.
You know, calling somebody a dyke is really not nice, but we're not gonna go deep into that.
We call each other more than that.
No, I'm just saying. You know what? I'm gonna.
No, rap. You can rap.
So a little bit. So my background is in social work, and so like different terminology and things like that, and also having friends who are trans, who are gay, who are lesbian, who are queer, who are, for example, we're all cisgender. So it's like different terminology and things like that. I try to be aware of because I don't want to offend anybody as well. And I know like I don't know how this podcast stuff goes, but again, I just don't want to offend anybody. So I try to take different.
I'll just step in real quick. So my thing with this is I get everything that you're saying about that. We live in a sensitive ass fucking world. Like we used to like joke on niggas, like geek on niggas who was gay or women who was gay or call them dykes or whatever and had no problem with it. Nowadays, everybody, you say a fucking word to them, they ready to fucking break down and cry and have a fucking meltdown. Like, yo, like, come on, like, seriously, like, grow the fuck up.
I get it, but you have to also realize that there's also so many different people who are in the process of trying to be who they are, and there's so many people coming for them and throwing jabs and making different names for them, or you have even trans people and gay people getting killed just because they are expressing who they are and what they like. So to me, I understand that some people are sensitive, but it is very sensitive because of what people are actually experiencing, going through this, or coming out, or being this type of person. You have families who are disowning individuals and stuff like that. So you have a lot of different traumatic experiences. So there are different triggers that are.
But this been all that stuff that you're saying right now. All that shit been happening. Gay people been getting killed. Gay people's families been disowning them.
It hasn't been as prevalent. It hasn't
because
been as
of social media.
Exactly, but also just think about this: what Black Lives Matter, people getting killed. That stuff has been going on forever, and people are right now trying to make it prevalent, or people are saying that Black people are being sensitive because we're using our voices and we're doing things. It's the same thing for the LGBTQIA. Listen, I might be messing it up, but it's the same. It's not funny, but because the thing is, things change sometimes. So, and I don't want to miss say it or anything like that. But the thing is, people are fighting different battles or whatever the case is, but you have people that are also in the Black community that are lesbian, that are gay, that are trans, that are facing that they're Black, and then that they're also gay or that they're also trans. So they're getting hit left from right. And to say that they're being sensitive is not being sensitive. It's different traumatic events hitting you. And the only thing you can do is cry. The only thing you can do is ask for help. The only thing you can do is pray or whatever the case is, because you're being pulled in different directions and you like, okay, who got my back? Okay, the Black community, they got my back. But now I got the Black community who are Christians and they don't got my back because now I'm trans or because I'm gay. So it's just like, it's so many different things that intertwine and come together. And it's hard not to be sensitive, especially during this time where everything is coming to fruition, which it already was, but now people, I guess, are taking it more serious or whatever the case is. So to me, it's okay to be sensitive and it's okay not to be okay, because it shows that you're human and it shows that you're going through something.
Yeah, but see, being so sensitive has developed this cancel culture of the smallest things. A comedian can say something about a gay person and automatically off rip, oh, we gonna cancel him because he said this, he said that.
If I was a white person and if I was a white woman and I was on here right now and I'm like, oh, you niggas, da 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 da, you ain't gonna, are you gonna come at me or you just gonna be quiet about it?
I don't look at that the same.
But if you're talking about sensitivity. So if you say it could be anything, and if I'm up here and I say that and I say, oh well, you're being sensitive.
But you also got. I think
man?
as far as the gays, the LBG, all that, you gotta look at it as it's not always jokes to them. Like
exactly.
You feel me? Like sometimes they might even lose out on a job opportunity, or like you said, being in a church or whatever, all because of what they like for real. So it ain't always just a hee hee ha ha like it might be with us. Even though we know we just joke with each other, they not always going through that shit, or just like they not able to be themselves. You feel me? Like let's say if we could use Wade again, if Wade was really like one of them people that like oh no, I don't fuck with gays, and what if his son was scared to come out or scared to be himself or whatever, and what if his son was harming himself? So it ain't always just a joking matter with them. And I get you on the sensitivity part, but not with that. Like some shit, like we use an example, and ladies, y'all can tell me how y'all feel about this. Like with the WNBA player, she taking offense to Andre Iguodala saying that she was tough, but he just used he's like number 15 tough, whatever that number is, and she took that.
He said nice, and she took it overboard.
Yeah, but you get the lingo.
Yeah,
like,
but they don't. That's why I was trying to.
Oh, okay.
How you know? How you know what we?
What? Oh.
But anyway, continue being.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
But that's what I mean. Like I feel you on some shit that's being way too sensitive, but something like that where people harming themselves over, you got to understand where they're coming from.
No, I get where you're coming from. I didn't mean just to isolate just the LBGT.
Okay, you know
saying
what?
It right.
Just say the pride community. Just say pride community.
All right, All right,
yeah,
I wasn't trying to
yeah.
isolate. I wasn't trying to isolate the pride community. I was just using it as an example. As just this world has just gotten so sensitive over everything, over the smallest things. It's like nobody can take a joke anymore at all.
Right.
Nobody can take a mistake. That wasn't too far. It's just like as soon as somebody do something wrong, or as soon as they feel offended, it's an iمیdiate or fuck them or cancel them, or like that's just doing too much. And social media has played a prevalent part in all of that happening.
No, I definitely agree on that, and I definitely see your point, and I also think that I feel like people are tired of jokes, and I don't feel like they're necessarily getting mad at the individual who is joking. They're just getting mad at the fact that, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like they're getting mad at the fact that it's still being used as a joke, and people are okay with joking about it. So I don't think, like, again, I don't feel like they're mad at the individual, but I feel like they're just mad at people being comfortable with being able to joke and say, hey, you gay, and you this, or you like booty, or you like this or that, or whatever the case is. Because I know, like, for instance, there's only a few. Well, shit, the whole world about to know now. But there's only a few people who actually know that I'm interested in women, or whatever. And I have people that I like, friends and stuff like that, who judge it and things like that, and I can't tell them. And for me, that's when my sensitivity actually kicks in, because I'm like, damn, you my best friend. You're gonna judge me because I like females, and you think that I want you. And in all actuality, I don't want you. I don't like you. I don't look at you like that. No anything, but you're judging me just because, like we said, you're judging me or putting me in this category just because I like something. Or I have individuals who tell me, like, oh, you're not really gay, you're not really a lesbian because you like guys too. What? So
yeah,
like,
I feel you.
I feel like it doesn't matter, but we live in a world that's just very judgmental.
You making sense with that bringing up the example of, they getting tired of jokes. Just like a lot of comedians back in the day used to make jokes of our struggles, like the black struggles, and nowadays you don't hear it as much because we tired of it. Like, we tired of dealing with this shit. Like, it's no longer a joke anymore. Like, yeah, we used to use it as a joke to get through pain, but now it's like, no, like, this shit is serious. Like, we need to stand up and speak about other things. Or if you're gonna joke about it, joke in a way like how Dave Chappelle does it, where it's not a way to be funny, it's a way to inform you about what's really going on. So I mean, you make sense with that. I get where you're coming from.
But we don't like, yo, if you talking like black people as a whole, like, if you go into a comedy spot and they start joking whatever, and it can be about black struggle, like, yo, we're not going to sit there and get in our feelings and why are you talking about that? More than likely, we're gonna be in that bitch laughing and just enjoying yourself. Like, you don't really get the sensitivity part until it's sectioned off. And honestly, the pride people are one of them. Like, they think that they're the only ones getting joked. You're not the only one getting joked, y'all. Like, I could walk in there, just me being an example. I'm dark as hell. Look at this black motherfucker. You feel me? Like,
just like what I did when you came on, and I was like, "Oh, you blending in with the dark."
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, yo, it's just some shit that, like, niggas just gotta have a sense of humor, yo. And it's like, yo, you feel me? Who don't like to laugh,
just listen to this. This stop. So this is what I'm saying, though. Yeah, everything you saying is right. What I'm saying is, it has been plenty of examples. I've been to plenty of comedy shows where, before all this stuff became, being outspoken about and, shown as far as, police brutality, you used to laugh about that shit. Like, you go to a comedy show, they talk about some shit about how they got beat by the police, and start like making jokes out of that shit. But you see now, that shit is not a joke, because you see how far police brutality can go. Where it's like, all right, we ain't gonna talk about this shit no more. We're not gonna make jokes about this shit no more. This is not anything to laugh about. Like, this is some serious shit. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, we can't have a sense of humor to a certain extent when it comes to our struggle. But there is just certain things, like when it comes to, like, the pride community, people are getting killed for being gay. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about me being gay anymore, because it's like, I'm really out here dealing with this shit. I could go to a comedy show, leave out this fucking comedy show right now, and somebody kill me just for being gay.
So if that's the case, you might as well cancel comedy.
Nah.
I mean, if we're being real, you just said you can get killed for being gay, which is probably possible.
I was just agreeing with what she's saying.
But what I'm saying is, you might, if it's going to be that sensitive, you might as well just cancel comedy.
Yeah.
Because
that's what it's saying. Like,
if everything they break down in comedy, something can happen for that joke. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's probably as serious as being killed, but you feel me? Like.
But you know what's crazy? It kind of already happened with comedy being canceled. I mean, a lot of comedians don't talk about the same shit that they used to talk about no more. They're very sensitive on the things they talk about. They don't talk about no gay jokes, none of that shit. I went and seen Earthquake, and he was about to get into it, and he was just like, no, like, he stepped back and was like, I'm not even gonna do it for myself. Like, I already know what the fuck I'm about to get myself into. So this sensitive, like people being so sensitive these days has kind of canceled comedy. It's not as raw as it used to be. I wish it was, but we have gotten to the point where people just don't want to hear about that shit no more. But it's affected comedy.
I think what will happen is somebody like Dave Chappelle, because I think he spoke on Pride, either his last, not the last one,
the one before that, the one before the YouTube one.
Like
he called them the alphabet people.
Like guys are gonna see something like that and basically be motivated because he's one of the top guys, and not even just talking on the Pride, anything that, like how you said, black people, whatever. Somebody's gonna be like, yo, fuck it. I'm going to get, they're going to get at me either way. At least I knew I made some people laugh. I made a couple dollars, whatever, and going about my day. It's comedy.
Yeah,
So
but
I
you
feel
know
like,
it's not that many people that can do that, because once you do that, it starts affecting your money. Dave Chappelle can do that because he got fucking buku money.
But
You
that's,
talking about these other comedians, they're not making as much money as he is. And
Dave Chappelle actually stopped for a while because of different things that were going on, especially with the black community.
Oh, yeah.
And things like that. I don't know if y'all ever watched that, but he actually stopped for a little while, and then decided to come back. So
and it was because
go ahead, man.
And it was also because they was playing with his money or something like that, right?
I think they offered. I thought they offered him a certain amount of money, like a new deal or something like that, and he wouldn't take it due to something that
was going to disrespect like the culture. It was something he was going to do like against.
Yeah,
something.
I think he had to stay like in his box. I think because I think he talked about it on that same whistling that I was watching. I'm gonna go back and watch it and see. But if I'm right, it sounded like he was like, man, fuck that, and came out and did his own thing. And I feel like, yo, it might get to that point where the other comics gonna be like, man, fuck, I'm just get these jokes off. I ain't getting no money anyway. Y'all ain't coming to see comedy anyway, so fuck it.
No, but see, no, that's where you wrong at. They're not gonna say fuck it. They're just gonna find another way to make you laugh with different topics. Comedians can still be funny without bringing up.
Not in always. Some will do that.
It's something always happening in the world.
What you say?
You say, Bonner?
Say it again, Bonner.
I said some will do what Bings just said, and some going to do what Kenneth said. It all depends on the person.
It just depends on the person and how much money that you have. But again,
I don't think
only
it's not about the money. It's about the person.
I don't think it's about money.
Yo, bro, it's
a lot of money.
Right.
No, listen to what I'm saying, yo. It's always about the money because of the fact that, can you y'all let me finish real quick? Dave Chappelle can get canceled or whatever because he has enough money. I've watched interviews of comedians saying that, oh, well, I don't make enough money doing these shows here. So if I do say something out of line and say fuck it, and I have no more money coming in, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Can we?
Some people not going to go against their own word against their own self to do that for money.
Okay. Can we stop praising this cancel shit? Because they don't cancel nobody, yo.
At all.
They say it for like 2 days, yo, and they be right back to doing whatever.
Same shit.
I haven't seen not one successful cancel anything, yo.
You haven't done deep research neither, so you don't know that.
So who got canceled?
Where's that canceled, yo?
It's getting spicy.
I just said we just haven't done the deep research to say. You can't just sit here on the podcast and say, oh, well, I don't know nobody. Nigga, you don't know nobody because you haven't been looking for it.
Oh, nigga, it's been proven. It's proven.
Okay. Yo, what you about to say?
So Mr. Burgger, what is the next question?
Oh no, fuck that.
Oh no, this happens all the time.
I'm just joking. It just got real spicy.
Nah, this how it is.
And I think I put everybody off a topic for real.
Nah, you good. We hugging.
Look, we always go.
Especially with them two.
Is it okay if I smoke my hookah on here? I mean, I was already doing it, but I was just making sure it was okay.
Yeah, what you was sneak hooping?
Yo, prime example though, yo.
Yeah, you might have to sneak it because I had to tell this man Dave only come smoke weed over here.
Shit.
I don't do that.
I don't know. Hookah might be.
What'd you say, Mr. Burger?
I said you might.
Mr. Burger for?
That's what it's saying.
I know, same
Burgg. But what you saying, sir?
I said you might have to sneak it because I don't know how YouTube gonna act when we put it on there.
Well,
Oh, but
Well,
smoking hookah?
I don't know how they gonna act.
He said he don't know. He just said he don't know.
Oh,
He said be careful because he doesn't know.
Hookah not illegal though. Now
I've seen people smoking hookah on YouTube videos.
That's all he said. He don't know.
I just said I don't know how YouTube gonna act.
He
So
just said he don't know how it's going to say.
just
Okay.
relax. I mean, but go ahead, do your thing.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Ben. Go ahead and say what you about to say before you lose track of your thought.
I lost. You go next one, Burgh.
All right, bet. So, which one do y'all think is worse, a man with mommy issues or a girl with daddy issues?
Oh,
He said pick one. He said one.
Nah, I mean, as how y'all want.
Nigga, yo.
Yeah, the nigga with the mommy issue.
Yeah, I probably say so.
I say both. I
ain't really seen
I
a girl bad.
can't choose one.
You seen a girl that was real bad, like one father?
Oh yeah.
No.
I haven't witnessed it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't
no
witnessed it. I haven't witnessed that, so I can't really say.
Oh no, you know what? I take that back. I have witnessed it, and it's a weird kind of a situation. They expect so much from you, from the absence of their father. It's like they trying to use you to fill that void of
But
doing
that's
everything.
That's not a daddy girl.
Wait. I
same thing
don't
with-
think he talked about that field of daddy issues.
Huh?
You talking about like she close to her daddy and he doing everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Not
okay,
necessarily, yo.
Oh,
Okay, Keith. But I see how you feel though, Keith.
They not specifying.
I said that's not
saying as the
necessarily
issue.
daddy
They just-
issues, yo.
I think it's the same.
What's our daddy issues?
No, I'm saying a girl with daddy issues doesn't necessarily mean her like being with her father and trying to. How the fuck Davon just said it? It's not necessarily that way. Like the nigga.
So
Okay,
what way you
I thought when y'all said daddy issues, I thought you were saying like the father being gone or missing out of his life.
Yeah,
that's kind of that's
yeah.
Right, and that's what I was getting to.
Oh, all right. I didn't take that.
No, so Kenneth, I know I definitely agree. I do agree with that because I have encountered individuals who have not had their dad there. So when it comes to a guy, they're looking for everything in that male to do for them. So it can be from spoiling them. It can be from having weird conversations with them or buying them things or things of those sorts. It could be some random stuff because they never got that male attention from their dad that they were supposed to, or they weren't, again, that daddy's girl where they get everything or they could get away with everything. And to be honest, I've experienced that as a woman, because with my biological father, he was in jail his whole entire life, but I also had a stepdad who raised me. But just because I had a stepdad who raised me, I was still looking for different things within men to actually complete me or make me feel whole or make me feel like that, because I was, for most of my years, I was missing that male presence. So I also didn't know how to take in that male figure or know how to react to things. So I was definitely looking at that time for everything in my partner to replace my actual dad that wasn't there and to fill a certain void, which that's not anymore. But I definitely did experience that experience of not having a father figure there and looking for men to replace that or to fix that void, whatever. And that also has to do with sexual encounters of just feeling good or feeling like you're wanted by that male or by a person, like in general. So it's like an array of things that
Or
can,
it could even be the other way. The woman could have the void of the father not being there, and it could be like, oh, I don't need a man. So when a man does come into their space, it's like, I want to do this, and that for you. And they'd be like, shit, well, my father didn't do nothing for me, so I don't need no nigga to do nothing for me. It's like, damn, I'm not trying to, step in that spot. I'm just trying to say, hey, I'm a man, a good man here for you, trying to do things for you. But you look at it as if though I don't need a nigga. I don't need nobody. Just because your father wasn't there.
Yeah, no, I definitely see that too, because just talking on my experience with me, I was me being raised by a man that wasn't my biological father. That that male, he taught me how to survive, and he taught me how to think and act like a male. Yes, I'm a woman, but there's times where I can come off very aggressive, or there's times where I would want to be with somebody, but I don't want you doing shit for me. I just don't, because I don't necessarily want to feel like I owe you anything, or that I am incapable of doing things on my own. So I'm like, hey, I didn't have this male here, but I did have that male here, and I still did this shit on my own. So you coming in, it doesn't make a difference. It's like you're just an asset, or you're just a part of my equation right now. But if I say, hey, you leave, or you decide to leave, I'm still gonna be good. So that's how I used to think. Like, you here, okay, you here for right now, but I know you about to dip soon, so I'm still gonna do me, and
I'm
I'm
the
just gonna
same way. I'm the same exact way. Cause my mother, I brought this up on the podcast. My mother had me at 14, so she wasn't there raising me. So my mother didn't really start being around in my life until I got in my 13, 14. So her not being around, like me in relationships, women would try to do things for me. I'd be like, I don't need you to do this for me. I need you to do that for me. I could do all this by myself. Even when it comes down to small shit like cleaning the house. Like, I don't need to depend on a woman to do shit for me. I can clean the house myself. I can cook myself. I can do all that shit by myself. Like, I'm not open to the help, or just not even the help, just to be like, hey, I'll do this for you, huh?
We're not gonna talk about cleaning the house, Joe.
But I also look too when it says that, as far as men having mommy issues, I feel like that's even as extreme as having daddy issues, because from my only thing I can do is talk from my experiences. So I've experienced individuals who did not have their mother around, and for instance, they would date older women because it gave them that security, and be like, oh well, this person's gonna do this for me. They're gonna take care of me. They're gonna make sure I'm straight, or whatever the case is. Or I also see men where they're very disrespectful to women, because they never had that mother there to say, hey, this is how you treat a woman. And not saying that dad cannot do that, but when you're with your mom, is a whole different level. And she tell you how to talk to women. She tell you how women think. She tell you the process of certain things. So they treat women how they treat them, because they look at their mama like, shit, my mama wasn't there, so y'all whack, y'all phony, y'all fake, whatever the case is. And they tend to lash out. And I don't think anybody does anything on purpose. It's just very traumatic. And especially in the Black community, with us sometimes not having our parents there, not having a 2-family household and things like that, it causes a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, and just trauma and different things that we think about. So I would say that in the Black community, when it comes to that, we tend to grow up faster than most individuals, because we're like, hey, I ain't had my parents, so I'm about to make it on my own, and there ain't nobody can tell me nothing. And that be kids at 12 years old, 6 years old, that I've encountered that are saying this because they had to fend for themselves, or if they're in the house with their mama and not their daddy, they like, hey, I got to take care of my moms. My dad ain't here, so it puts them in that daddy role. So as they get older, things are a little bit different, and things transpire a little bit different. You come off aggressive, because like I said, people say I'm aggressive. People say that I could be a lot sometimes, or I can be very direct. But it's all because I was raised by a man. So in a sense, that's the only thing I know. And then I wasn't raised by my biological father. So my aggression comes from him also not being there and kind of showing the world like, hey, I can make it if I have one or if I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now.
No, he's doing your thing. It's all good. He's doing your thing.
Bro, Devon.
Yeah, to piggyback off what she said, like I didn't have my mother gave me away when I was a newborn, so I didn't have a structured home until I was 11. So like what she's saying is like, I feel like I can do everything on my own. I don't need nobody help. And I be feeling that way too, as far as, towards females. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't give a female my all because I don't know what she got planned or how she feel for her. You get what I'm saying? So I think the mother issues is, it's kind of like, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta, trust a female, and, a female, the female that you're supposed to love the most gave you away, or you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I get what she's saying.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well,
you can pot. Oh, one of y'all.
Tari's about to go?
No, I was about to say, as far as I haven't really had no real like bad experiences with like people with those issues. Maybe because I got commitment issues, so I just haven't really experienced those myself.
Stop, yo.
What are you doing?
He laughing.
Yo, I got the feeling he about to change it up.
Yo, he like to give you the chance, yo. Bottom
He
stop.
about to go on a tangent.
I'm like, yo, he going to drift off and start talking shit.
Nah, I'm not ready to change the subject. I'm saying based on I don't have no real like experience to have like a definite answer between the two.
Nah, you can go ahead.
He in the background.
Okay.
He in the background, yo. He not listening to you.
Yo, look at this. You wrote this shit out them.
I don't know. Like for me, I have not experienced like, I haven't experienced that. So the only thing I can say is like, for me, I have like both my parents, but my dad always taught me to be more like more not to myself, but make sure I handle my own business versus having to depend on anyone to help me. So like what yo was kind of saying too, like I had a relationship not too long ago, and like what I had trouble with is like I really don't need your assistance. Like I don't want you to like hold something against me if I do like ask for your help, or let's say we're like arguing and you was like, well, you should never ask me, or I did this for you. Like that's what I like kind of had to deal with, and I try like not to how can I say, I try not to depend on anyone. I'm very like in the I'm stuttering. Sorry. I personally just don't depend on anyone. I was like too more like to myself. I think that's what I kind of like struggled with me personally, because like I don't ask no one for help unless I can do it myself. But I
So,
have.
My bad.
You're fine. Go.
Oh, I'm about to ask all y'all. So, the last couple people that talked basically said they very independent. So, if y'all have someone that does extend that hand out and really willing to help y'all just straight like saying no to it. Like if they just continue, say I'm here for you, I'm helping you, whatever. Y'all can go and continue and say no, I'm good, and just do your own thing.
I do.
It's gonna take a while, but
Yeah.
for me, yes, until I feel comfortable enough.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, for instance, I have a really close friend, and when him and I had met or whatever, like he's a great person. He does a lot for people. That's just who he is, and it's just something that I'm not used to. So when I saw that, I looked at that more so as him like, okay, he's doing these things, so he must want something. He wants something back in return, and I was like, excuse my French, I was like, fuck that. Like, I'm good. I got this. I can do this on my own. But I really had to be like, okay, you're just in your head because of your past traumas and because of what people have done to you or the people that you didn't have there. Like, and I had to really tell myself, like, you have to give people a chance. And that's what I've been learning. Like, I'm 26. Believe it or not, I look younger. I know. Thanks. But and throughout like
I'm the baby then.
6, like I really have to like genuinely be like, hey, everybody's not out to get you, and everybody is not like how your parents are and things like that. So I really had to tell myself that like you have genuine people who are trying to be in your life, and there's also a point in time where I was at my lowest, and I really saw who my friends were and the people who were very genuine and genuinely wanted to help me out. And I had to really get out of my own way. And people kept telling me that. They was like, you need to get out your own way, because if you don't, you're not going to progress. You're going to keep bringing these past traumas. All this stuff is still going to happen. So allow people to help you. And people know that I'm going to get it by any means necessary. Like, I'm a hustler. Like, I got this. But also, I had to say it's okay to ask for help, because you're not going to be this billionaire without somebody helping you. Somebody will be there to assist you and help you. So I have to keep telling myself that. But again, it's still very hard, because I don't want anybody to think that I need them, that I want them to be there and stuff like that. So it's a tedious process of trying to get yourself to understand. But I feel like that us as individuals who have experienced certain things, I feel like that we do need to understand, like, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay not to be okay. And
that's what I kind of like struggle with, is asking for help, because I feel like a lot of people use stuff against you.
Hold it over your head.
Yeah, so that's like the main thing as well for me, because it's like, I don't want to feel like, let's say I ask for $20 for say, right? And we get inside this big old argument or something happens. Well, you still owe me. So like, I'm like, I don't know.
Motherfuckers do that shit a lot.
If that makes sense. But like, it's hard for me to ask for help, because I can do it myself, or I got the money.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. That's just something I have always struggled with, because I'm very, very independent. Like, I don't ask for
yeah,
no. Y'all know that as well. So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it hurts even more. Shit, I'm over here telling my business and stuff, but anyway. But I think it definitely hurts. I think it hurts even more when it is from when it's from somebody that you genuinely was like, oh, I felt
love or care about.
I think that I thought this person cared for me, this and that, because I definitely had a situation where the person who actually like raised me and stuff like that, we got into it or whatever the case is, and it ended up really, really bad. And all of a sudden this person was like, oh, you remember the time I drove you to school? I need you to pay me back for that. Remember when I paid for this trip when you were 16? I need you to pay me back for that. And I was just like, but I thought you did that because you wanted to.
Right.
I thought you did these things out of love, not because you feel like you were obligated to, and you made that choice for me to be in your life and for me to be around these things. And you wanted me to experience different things. Now you're upset at me because we got into it, or whatever the case is, or whatever your insecurities are and not mine. Now you're like, oh, you need to repay me. I did this, and that. And I feel like that is unfair. And I feel like that also brings more trauma into that person's life who already had the trauma, where like, damn, this person neglected me. This person neglected me. I thought I had you. Now you neglected me, and you asked me for money. And you asked me for money back after you did this because you wanted to. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's beyond fucked up.
Why you gotta make it funny? I was trying to be serious.
Real.
But no, it is. But again, I genuinely feel like, tell me if I'm talking too much, but I
talk a little bit too much.
I genuinely like, I'm talking too much.
Just a little bit, because I know his podcast is just about a lot of the pride, and now it's about, real life situations. We're talking about sex at first, and then what's the pride community.
I'm done.
Hey,
I'm done.
Trust me, this is how all our shit go. We got shit set.
Yeah, we just be flowing.
shit go
We
left
having
quick.
conversation. It's all good.
That's really all it is.
Next question, Burger.
All right, Burger, you got a flow with it. You just
What you mean I got flow with? Everybody ain't answer.
You aggressive.
I mean, who else
Okay,
got to answer?
everybody ain't gonna answer. So let's go to the next question.
All right, bet. What's y'all love
They
language?
been killing it, so it's like she been like giving everybody opinion.
Yeah, she pretty much answered like hella shit.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even want to piggyback
That's what
off of what
I'm
she
saying.
said because she explained it perfectly.
At first,
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
that's
even
right.
think we was talking about these type of mommy and daddy issues. I thought we was talking about the type like what's that movie called? Think Like a Man, when the nigga was like the nigga was up
Oh,
like
yeah.
oh, that
I
shit.
thought we was talking about that mommy and daddy issues.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit.
I was
Three
way
weeks
off.
Yo,
ago.
you really answered a lot of everybody's question because I was
Yeah,
like,
pretty
wow.
much.
Like,
Yeah,
As she was talking, I was like, I
Then
ain't got no
Burger
fucking
like to
say.
say, no, what about you? Well,
I
yo,
ain't saying
you already said.
the next question, y'all got it. I'm gonna shut up.
No, don't shut up. Just
Uh,
you don't answer for everybody. You got a lot of good parts.
I said,
It's the
listen,
group.
I said my disclosure was I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm only speaking on my experiences. Now, if y'all
And then you go on like a 10-minute rant. So it's like, yeah, I get you though.
son,
all right, yo, all right. So, what is your love language? So, if y'all don't know what a love language is, some people will say like getting them chicken wings is like a love language one. It's like kind of like you get what I'm saying?
What?
Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Nah, dummy.
I thought the
No.
love language was like that test.
Yeah, like the
Oh, you said like that? What?
like there's a test.
it's
that
a
you
test
do a
out.
love language on. So it's
Yeah.
like words of affirmation,
Physical touch.
Yeah, it's like that's why I said that. Like some people
You
say
said
they
chicken
love language.
wings.
I'm making an example here.
That was a bad example, my nigga.
I'm
And
just
I was
making.
like,
It's not a bad.
That nigga said love is
Yo,
hold on, boy. Hold on.
Yo.
Yo,
All right.
So your
Look.
love,
Somebody
your
love
love
language
language.
could
yo,
be
a nigga really gotta love food to say.
Somebody
and
love
what's your
language
love
could be
language to
getting
say
them
chicken wings.
getting them flowers, yo. Somebody love language could be getting a flower. So something along that line.
All right.
I think Burger got kind of mad there. Right now.
That's what he do. He get mad quick.
They already cut the podcast off.
Yeah, he about yeah. Oh, he got quiet. But
What is your love language, Burger? What is your
Burger,
love
what's this
language,
shit?
Burger? Not wings, but what is your?
Why can't I
love
say
language?
wings? Why can't I say food?
I don't see that being your answer. So, what is your love language?
What would be mine? I would say.
That's crazy.
But it's something I really gotta think about.
The first thing that came out of your mouth was wings.
That was my example.
You knew the questions before us, so you should have been thinking about your
yeah,
answer.
but I would say my love language probably is like, I'm touchy feely. I like to touch on my woman. You feel me? I'm overprotective. Like I'm not saying like be on you or nothing. I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like I want you safe for real.
Not clingy. Is that what
No,
you're saying?
hell no, no. Hell
Okay.
no. I like my space. Like I like my space. So
I've seen that because your eyebrows came real high. So, I know. I got you. Okay.
You
So
definitely just described.
Hell yeah.
So Burger, since you have a better example, what is your love language, sir?
Shit. Mine would probably be cuddling, honestly. Cute like that.
Clingy.
Your love language is cuddling.
So physical.
I'll keep it 100. I'm a little clingy, a little bit.
So physical touch.
What is a little clingy to you?
Exactly what I said. Cuddling. That's my little.
Okay.
Like, I'm not like obsessed with it. Like that's why I said I'm a little clingy. I'm not like super obsessed with that shit. But that's kind of like my love language, like cuddling. I like doing that from time to time.
Fans, rock out, cuz.
Can I go next?
Oh,
No,
wow.
go.
I'll go. Let me see. I'll probably say mine is quality time for real.
You said
I
who?
This
wouldn't
nigga.
like time, like spending time together. We could be doing nothing, but just like you just
Just
being
looking
there.
at her?
That's like that can be like a top. I mean, we don't gotta look at it. We can just be in the same presence, and
Okay.
you can just yeah.
Feel the
It's
energy.
just another thing. Kind of like a I don't know how to put this. Yeah, I ain't gonna say it that way, but
Just
yeah, that's it.
See, my shit a little different for real, cause I like in the this affection aspect, cause I'm just not the most affectionate person. I'm more to myself, stay to myself. So I show mine, like I write my girl like poems and like flowers and shit, just something that's like stuff like that that's out the box, because I know I lack in certain aspects, so I try to make up with it and being creative.
That's so cute.
This nigga write poems.
You don't even look like the type that do that. But that's
This nigga write poems.
I'm kinda
Asking
shocked.
ass
I don't
nigga.
know. I don't know you, but
Happens, bro.
you seem like the type
Roses
that
are
do
red,
that.
violets are blue.
Parker, come here.
What he
Dang, Wayne, he had to call in.
What you saying? Roses are red, violets are blue.
God damn, you ain't gotta do all that, player.
No, he
Okay, my
got approval.
bad,
What
John
you
Legend.
mean? He got approval.
This nigga write poem and get mad when she don't clean up on a Monday.
You like my poem?
Hey, what? Don't I write your poem? Did you hear?
We can't.
No.
No, we can't
You
hear.
had
What
your
you say?
earphones in
And
your
you
ear.
gave her that
Go
look
ahead.
like you better say yeah.
Put it in here.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear?
When he first wrote me, when I googled it to make sure he ain't still.
Too low. She figured.
Nah, she's too low. We
You
can't
said when y'all
hear.
first started?
Hold on. I mean,
Give it the other one.
take the one.
He want him when we saw
Give me the other one.
So we can go ahead. Say it now.
I said when he
Hey, Erica,
wrote
say
me,
no right quick.
when he wrote me the first one, I googled it because I thought he made that shit up. But no, he really,
Hey, that. Listen,
he really
I
be
feel
right.
that. I feel that. Because dudes like to copy and paste. That is very
But
true.
no, he was
It doesn't
really
take
right.
meaning or not.
So, from the thought.
No, it wasn't a thought. That was quick.
Okay.
Maybe the
From the heart.
But he thought about you looking that up,
Right.
so
Exactly.
He went on Google. A poem for my girl. What the heck? I need that to come out the top of the dome. I need that.
Hey, Erica, you still on?
Yeah.
When the last time he wrote you one?
don't let her answer.
He writes one every time.
For our anniversary.
I told you.
I'm sorry, we couldn't
He
hear you.
writes me a card, like he writes something like long in it.
Okay.
Yo,
But he
poems
likes
are long
to
though.
write books for you.
That's cute.
I mean, ain't no
So
damn book. It's real
You
long.
said when was the last time?
Our anniversary, so April.
Okay, we had to make sure you said it and not him.
He don't be lying. He might he ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Yeah, I wish he ain't here so she could say.
Black love.
Yeah, right.
I wish he ain't here so he could just so she should say no. And he just looking at her funny and shit.
Listen, I save every last one of them, so I mean, ain't nothing to lie about.
Oh, you ain't gonna
That's
say
what's
it.
up. Because
Tell us
he
what
don't look
right
like
now.
the one that be writing stuff to
Hey,
nobody.
Erica, tell us a poem right now.
Huh?
Tell us a poem right now.
That's between me and him. Y'all need to know my poem.
Thank you.
Nah, don't say y'all, say
He
Bonner.
just said he don't lie. Y'all pushing, y'all reaching.
Nah, say Bonner, not us. That's
These
Bonner.
my poems.
Bonner trying to get some motivation.
Right. Hey, yo, this Bonner Google.
Nah, I'm good.
Wow, Keith, you get. Come on, man. That's what's up.
Nah, we not clapping up for the bare minimum.
Huh? Yeah.
He write letters. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
I'm not the most affectionate person, so I mean, I gotta find another way to show, that I love her.
That's what's up.
That I love her.
Oh, ain't you?
Shout out to you.
He said for our anniversary.
I'm just finding out about this love language shit. Not
I
today.
know,
but
I was lost on this shit. Like, what the fuck?
Not today, but like recently. And I just kept saying people talk about love language. So I had to like look it up and see what the hell people talking about.
What was the definition when you looked it up?
Well, it's basically like different things that basically
Oh, your love.
I guess like something that basically I could be wrong, but saying like what connects me to you, I guess. Or like what
that's basically what
you know
it
what I'm
is.
saying, get me my feels, I guess.
Okay.
So mine's would be I think it's an act of service. So I guess that's basically like you showing little things. So let's say like a picnic or I don't know, say like you bring me lunch. Or, you know, small little things. And mine is quality time. I like quality time. I like being who I'm with for real. So those be my two.
Well, I'm gonna talk real quick, and it's gonna be 10 minutes. Mine is just mine is words of affirmation. That's it. I'm done.
That's it.
Hey yo, but I just
that was really quick, yo.
But I kind of just learned about that too for real. Basically, that's like speaking it to existence, right?
Yeah, so it's like when you, as far as like word of affirmations, it is speaking things to existence, but also your partner letting you know like that you matter, that they care about you, and also just taking that time out to listen to you, listen how your day was going, and you know, things like that. Just knowing that they're there for you, pretty much.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, that the affirmation shit and the love language I just learned this year. I ain't know where this shit came. Is this something new or is this?
No, it's always been around.
It's a book out about it.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time ever hearing about this shit.
So, Bonner, you have a love language?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
So what do you like? Like, what do you like your significant other to?
I was about to ask. So is this like something I'm doing or something?
You doing? You giving your partner?
It's
not.
I think it should be like in general
for you.
Well, matter of fact, it could be both.
Hold on, too many people talking at once.
Yo. Break it down, yo.
But it's pretty much, it can be either way. It's something that you like. So for instance, for love languages, they have like words of affirmation, quality time, active service, and I think it's like gifts and like something else. But it's pretty much like when you take the test, it's like what you like to receive or whatever the case is. So that could be like Bean and Rail said, they were like, oh, quality time is something that's their love language. So they like to spend time with people.
Hold on, so Kenneth, you got well, after Bonner. Kenneth, you said what you basically you did the opposite. So what do you like?
What do I like from Arca as far as my love language?
Yeah. Like what do you like for Arca to do for you?
I really couldn't even give you an answer. I don't really think about that. It's more so I worry about if she happy. I don't even think about what she does for me as far as my love language. I don't know, yo. What the fuck?
No, I feel him about that.
I don't know.
I feel him about that because I don't know for me either.
Okay, Miss, what's yours?
Man, fuck you, Devon.
Who you just asked, bro?
Nah, I asked Naya what was hers.
Okay, I guess like for me it's like the little things, like little gifts and stuff like that. Like
chicken
like
wings?
for example, no, but I do like chicken wings.
Yeah, chicken wings.
I love food, but I don't feel it's us having two chicken wings who doing like this and eating it. No.
Hold on, ain't nobody say that about that. Where you get that from?
She tried to cheat the wings like it's some spaghetti.
No, like somebody getting it for you.
I guess. Oh, okay, so that's
right. So
it's a little bit different. Okay.
That's hold on. Did you mean that? Hell no.
She tried to cheat the wings like it was spaghetti, yo. That's not niggas said spaghetti.
Hey, yo, what movie you watch that from?
Well, since you talking about food, like if my significant other like brings me food, like yeah, like I love that type of stuff because, like, yeah, I am hungry, and you actually like thought about me. But I kind of like little notes and stuff like that, like little gifts, and just like you telling me like how much you like appreciate me, stuff like that.
So you like acts of service and words of
Go ahead, knock it out.
I forgot the last word. Words of
There
you go. There you go. Appreciate the assist.
Somebody said affirmation.
But yeah, basically. Cause I actually do have like little letters of like what I have kept.
My fault, yo. My fault, yo.
Oh, you watching the game?
Yo, James Harden on this bitch flopping, yo. My fault, nah. Yeah, go ahead, nah.
Oh no, you're fine. Like that's pretty much it. I'm like really simple, so.
I think it's hard for men to give you a true definition of like what Burgg is asking, because we more so always focusing on what we doing for the woman than vice versa what they doing for us. Like when y'all ask me, I really don't. It don't be on my mind to say, oh well, she don't do this for me, or she don't do that for me. The most I could say that would come in my mind about that is to say, like, you know, we have like certain chores that we do in the house. If she was to do my chores for me, that's about it. I can't really think about anything else. I can't. Like if she knows that I clean the bathrooms. Y'all laughing, but I really don't have.
No, I'm not laughing. I know you serious.
He's fucking crazy. He's fucking lunatic.
I get what you're saying though.
No, y'all don't know why we laughing. That's why.
Why y'all laughing?
Y'all gotta watch one of the other podcasts where we were talking about this.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch.
I hate y'all niggas, yo.
Nigga said we got chores in the house.
We
You do my chores, I'm happy.
He talking about chores, but then when it don't get done right, he still doing this shit. But he get mad.
Hey yo, they start doing chores together. Next thing you know, yo, get out the kitchen. Don't be wild.
That shit wrong. I sound like he doing shit now. I got it, man.
Hey yo, you need to you know what make you happy, but you just gotta basically figure it out. Cause you said
I don't think about it though.
You said men, and you basically talking about yourself.
No,
because Bonnie disagreed with me. Bonnie just agreed with me just now. He said he don't know neither.
But Bonnie not in a relationship though.
Right, Bonnie not in a relationship. Bonnie just he out here for real. So I'm quite sure if Bonnie, yeah. I'm quite sure if Bonnie had that person right next to him, he will know whatever that person does that makes him happy for real.
But based off what Keith is saying, basically what makes him happy is making his wife or girlfriend. I'm not sure that status.
Her being as a mother figure for my daughter, that's a huge part.
Like
you ain't never said, you could have just said that.
Act of service.
I don't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said it.
That's okay.
You said it.
Then that's the biggest part.
Okay. So
he answered.
You about to say something, Nye?
No, I said so. He answered it.
Oh yeah.
So
I actually.
Go ahead, man.
No, I'm about to say my part. You go chime off of that.
So what I'm about to ask you is it, even though you gave us an answer, I'm just asking you, is there anything it has nothing to do with anybody else? It has something to do with yourself. Just like even though Burgg made a joke about chicken wings, right? Let's say like I like chocolate chip cookies. I love chocolate chip cookies. So if you bake me chocolate chip cookies, I'm like, yo, like that's my shit. That's something that I love. You feel me? So I was asking you, is there anything that's just strictly you, nothing about your daughter, nothing about your girl? It's just simply you. You don't got to answer today, but it's something that you could think about. Like, yo, this makes me happy.
If you give me an egg custard snowball with marshmallows in the middle, you have.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Special instructions. He said, think about it, and you come up with that bullshit.
I like snowballs.
That is the worst flavor. Egg custard.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Fuck out of here. No, it's not.
So Ed
Cuss
Cuss can get the draws.
Ed Cuss with
surely did.
marshmallow. He like that white
Yeah.
stuff on top.
Yeah, he like that white stuff on there.
You little freak. Yeah, I ain't know you like that, kid. You little freak.
No.
I would probably say my act of love of like what I give to people is well, I would say, like y'all said, an act of service. Like be there for somebody when like something is going on big time with them or something like that. Like if something real major going on, I like to try to be there for somebody as much as I can to make them feel better and stuff like that. So I would say that's what I give. I don't know what I receive. Oh, love language though.
Hey, y'all want to come to my therapy session tomorrow? We can talk about this, y'all.
Burger, next question, please.
Right.
Mr. Burger.
That's about it.
Mr. Burger.
That's it.
All right.
That was the last question?
Yeah.
Man.
I thought it was.
I
Oh, this was fun.
Oh, y'all look sad, yo.
Long, then it got shorts above.
All you niggas look sad.
Last question, everybody was like, damn.
Get sad as shit, yo.
Hey, yo, so that's
Cause that last topic was kind of like.
I said,
not
when
weak,
I ended
but
it with my little sad ass shit.
yeah, it's like damn, like that's how we gonna end it.
This depressing ass nigga that fucked up the podcast.
What y'all
man.
got then? Y'all got something to end this off then? Kenneth and Bonner?
Come on, Ben. You the fucking star, ain't you, bitch?
Oh,
Yo,
I need y'all to
go
chill
by
out.
program.
Y'all don't edit. I need y'all to chill out. We gone. What y'all talking about?
We going.
This has been episode.
Hey, yo.
Well, I have a question before we
Hold on.
Oh, I'm about to say, can somebody put on their seatbelt?
That what? That what?
That was
A
you, man.
seatbelt? I don't know.
That seatbelt.
A seatbelt?
Joe, hey. Yes,
Hey, but bounce the real quick.
and we are country out here. Do not judge my accent.
Say Texas again.
Yo,
Are you
what
in
you had
Houston
to
right
say?
Yes, I stay in Houston,
Yeah.
Texas.
Oh, got you.
Yo, what you about to say?
I was just waiting because I don't want to talk for everybody.
Go ahead, shoot. Go ahead.
But it was just a question. Like I guess to end it or whatever. So it was going to end on something like really bland, but more positive. But because of like the topics that we talked about and stuff today, my question was like, what is something that like everyone can work on as far as making sure like from past traumas and things like that when it comes to being in relationships that you can make better within yourself?
Forgiveness.
Yes, forgiveness is a huge one.
I have a huge problem with forgiveness, even from my younger life up to now. Forgiving people, I have a real bad problem with forgiving. I don't forgive like at all, and that's one of my big problems. I can't look past.
And my thing, I said it before, is working on my affection. Just I didn't grow up, having that love and learning that kind of how to receive it or give it out. So I definitely need to work on it, like a lot.
I would say for me, it'd probably be my patience. I'm impatient as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold.
I definitely gonna have to say, opening myself up to the woman. I think that's my biggest flaw for real. I don't open up enough.
Yeah, that's a big thing, cause especially like I don't know about everyone who's in here, but I know specifically about me and Davon, cause we like similar. Like we huge introverts. Like we stay to ourselves a lot, and it plays a huge like part in my relationship where I come home, want to get on the game or watch basketball, or do everything by myself. And I'll be thinking that as long as I do the small shit to make her happy here and there, it's good enough. But I'm not the most open person. I like being in my space. I like being alone, and it's cool outside of my relationship, because my circle is small. But I see that it plays a part with my girl, Like she'd be like, damn, like you don't even open up to me. You don't show like no affection. You don't know how to speak or like talk about your feelings. I'm like, that's just not me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that might be a now that might be something that's like a manly thing that a lot of men do. As far as like
I disagree.
I mean, you're going to have some men out there that do it, but I think you might get the majority of the numbers of men that be like, I ain't doing all that. And I don't want to say niggas look at it as them being soft, but it's like I ain't going on that road for real.
Well, not to cut you off, but like I'm kind of like that. So it's like I had someone that's very like open and they can say how they feel, but I'm not like that. I'm like very to myself because I feel like I don't want to tell you how I feel or like I'm very like to myself as well. So I'm kind of like that too. So I don't think it's just men.
No.
Oh no, he wasn't saying just men. No. I was just saying I was speaking to men because I don't know.
Well, most men, yeah.
Yeah, no, I want to say women want like that. No, I want to say I was just saying that basically like if you got 100% of men, you'll probably have about 60% men that's like that, like us. So that's what I was saying, and I mean I really can't explain it because that's probably what mine's too. Like when I get mad, I ain't really got too much rap or anything. Like you know what I'm saying? Let me be on my own. Let me do my thing. And I rap to you when I rap to you for real. So that I guess that would be my thing that I need to work on, but I don't see it happening.
That's just wrong.
Yo, toxic.
Damn.
That's just wrong.
Wow.
Yo, you making the straws look bad, shorty.
Yeah.
What
you got, bro?
I'd probably say mine is communication. Because I expect somebody to know how I feel without even saying anything. So I just assume that people already know everything. Or I just assume people know like a little bit like a background, or it might be something like real small, but some shit happened in the past and I'll just be mad. And I just like expect them to know what's really happening or why I'm mad. So I'll probably say that's it. I think that's
it. I got a confession. All the problems that they said, I got too. So I'm just a fucked up person. All the problems that they just mentioned, I got those problems as well.
I mean, I got the same one too. So I mean, basically all of them. I'm impatient. So that's why I probably get upset when you don't know what I'm talking about. When I just get mad out of nowhere. But I get mad in bursts. I can just get mad out of nowhere. Then I'll be like laughing like 2 seconds later. So which is crazy.
Okay.
I seen that face you made, Yo-Yo. Wait, Yo-Yo and Naya.
Yeah, I couldn't see it because my shit on I'm on my phone.
Yo-Yo already said hers?
No,
not yet.
Let's go, shorty. Digging this
I go
bag.
last.
Let's go.
Get in your bag.
Go Naya.
No, I'm saying you.
The conclusion.
No, Naya, you go because Yo-Yo won't go on the whole time.
Yeah, but let Yo-Yo go last. Let Yo-Yo go last. Go ahead, Naya.
Okay. Pretty much all y'all really said like some other stuff that I need to work on. I have a tendency to ignore like the problem in a relationship. Like if someone like feels some type of way, I can act like that didn't even exist and just act like a brand new person.
Toxic.
No, it's not toxic.
You said you ignore the problem that is brought to you?
No, like okay. For me, like if there's an issue that you feel it's a problem and I feel like it's not, and I don't want to talk about it, and you keep trying to bring it up, like I'm the type I'm gonna kind of like ignore it until I feel like I'm ready to talk about it.
Yeah, real. You're a real one. I ain't gonna lie, I do that every day. You're a real one.
And I also need to work on my attitude because, like, I don't really do good with arguments or someone yelling at me. I can be very nonchalant or very sarcastic. So, in order for me to, like, not cause any issues, I'm real quiet. And so I feel comfortable to, like, come back out, and then I guess we should talk about it. But
so it's more so you talk about it on your time when you're ready.
Yeah, because I'm not going to do it since you're ready to talk. I'm not ready to talk yet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like how I feel, kind of. Yeah, it's really my attitude and probably how I deal with things. Because I'm not open at all. Like, it takes a lot for me to tell you how I feel.
So do you feel it's disrespectful if you say you get in an argument with somebody and they want to talk about the situation right then and there?
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. It's more like this.
Like you just muting it out.
I'm just because I feel like, why you mad?
That's me.
And I'm like, I'm the type. It's like,
that's a
why
problem,
are
though.
you mad? Like, I don't see the issue.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are you yelling at me? Because I'm not talking to.
Hey, yo, so look.
But that's something that I need to work on.
So say when they're ready to talk to you, when you ready to talk to them, and they flip it, how you react?
If you come at me correct, we can talk. But you yelling at me?
No. You ready to talk now, but now they're ignoring you. How you react?
Well, I guess the conversation over with because I wasn't mad in the first place.
I do good.
No, I mean like dead serious. Like I'm
serious too.
I'm just saying, like, when you wanted to talk about it and I didn't want to, and now it's my turn, and you feel like you don't want to talk, we can leave it at that. It's dropped.
I don't feel like she like that though, but
no. You look, yo can quote me. I was in a relationship.
Nah, she like
and he can be mad, like he can be yelling. And
no, I ain't talking about his part. I'm talking about your part. If you mad about
I know that.
I don't
like,
believe.
I'm telling you how I am. Since you're saying I'm really not like that, I really am. Like, you can be yelling at me, and I'm.
I don't want to find out.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Until I'm ready to talk, and you're not ready to talk. Well, it probably wasn't that important because y'all don't know why you was mad in the first place. It's nothing to be mad about.
Nah, she like that.
I mean, like,
so you don't get mad about anything?
I get mad with some stuff that's like actually to be mad about, like.
Right. So what he's saying is you get mad and you bring it to the guy, and
but I'm barely mad though. Like I'm barely mad.
We didn't care about barely mad. We care about when you are mad.
God,
I'm not mad. That's the thing. Like, y'all can quote me. Like, most of the arguments that I have is something little to me. Like, it's little stuff. Why are we arguing about it?
Hey, Bang.
Yo.
Look at your phone, yo.
So y'all sending messages while we on here?
No. It's the game. It's the basketball game. I'm sorry. I didn't know if people looking.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nigga, watch.
Well, Anaya, look at your messages, sis.
Hey, yo, what y'all messaging, yo?
She really look. She really look.
I ain't text nothing.
She really look.
Who looked?
I thought you looked at your phone. My bad. I'm sorry.
Apologies. I'm on my phone on here.
My fault.
No. But yeah, I am really like that. That's something like I need to like actually work on. But I don't really like arguments, honestly. It's more like it's something that's really not that big of a deal. Like, prime example, do y'all allow y'all girl to look through your phone?
No, but they do anyway.
Okay, so I have an example. So my ex looks through my phone and you get mad and you yelling at me. Well, you got yourself mad. You work yourself up.
Listen. No. I hate when people be saying this. When you go through somebody's phone and you look through it,
you found something.
I shouldn't find shit.
Right,
That
right.
shit fine, damn
No,
thing.
you choose to
Should
look.
be looking.
You choose to look. Not
Yeah,
saying
but
that
if you
I had
find it,
anything
anything.
in my phone, but you found some. You got
Yeah,
mad.
should be looking.
You worked yourself up.
No,
Yeah,
fuck
I
out
feel
of
it
here.
on both
I
sides.
ain't
I feel
with
it on
that.
both sides.
I ain't
It's
with that.
I feel it
Should
on
be
both
looking.
sides. Still shouldn't be nothing.
Look.
Still shouldn't have
Don't
looked.
If
look
a
for
guy
my
asks
phone.
for my
Period.
phone, I'm going to give you my phone. I have nothing to hide, but you found something to get mad about, and
So
now
if so
you yell.
say so if we together and I go through your phone and I find you doing something, am I still wrong?
But
You was doing
why are you
something?
looking through someone's
Thank you,
phone
Bonner.
unless you feel like you being insecure or you feel like
I
something's
feel
going
like
on?
But if you're
I don't
doing
feel like
something, you
you
still
need-
cheating or doing
My
something.
whole thing is
Right.
I don't have a problem giving you my phone. I don't, but
Not what
you
I'm
found
saying. I'm
something
saying
you
if
didn't
we're in a
like.
relationship.
But the thing is, it depends on what you're seeing because it could be me having a conversation with a male friend, and it could just be a platonic conversation, and because you're into
No, it's not.
you
Talking
can.
about that. Ain't that, I'm talking about you.
Bonner talking about you out there talking
Ain't
to a
here
nigga on
fucking
some
you
whole
talking
other
about.
shit.
Saying you literally
No,
cheating.
It ain't like
If we together,
look,
and
Anaya, I'm
you
not
No.
gonna speak
I
for
have a
Anaya.
casual conversation. I don't need to be funny with nobody. I have a man, but as my guy friend, you feel like I'm being flirtatious or they being flirtatious with me. You get like mad. It's
that's a whole different
insecure.
ball.
Yeah, that's something different.
Yeah, I'm talking about you
We-
really doing
No,
something.
but this is what I have been through.
You can't tell me I'm wrong. Like, you cheating. What do you mean I'm wrong? What the
Oh,
fuck?
but I wasn't cheating.
You fucking off. You
No,
talking about,
but
You still
Bonner,
got mad.
no, Bonner's saying there are times that because women talk about all the time about a nigga going through their phone and they do find something that is valid for them cheating, and they be like, oh, well, if you didn't go to my phone, you wouldn't have found nothing. Motherfucker, you shouldn't have been cheating in the first fucking
you
place.
wouldn't have been doing that. I wouldn't have fucking found this
The
shit.
fuck?
No, if you never looked through the phone, you would have found it.
Man,
Exactly.
shut your ass up.
If you never looked through the phone, you would have never found it.
Man, shut up.
Exactly.
Look at us. Watch my phone.
But for me, he looked through my phone, seen conversations, and I wasn't even cheating. It just sounded
Well, yeah,
like
that's something
insecurity.
different. Like, yeah, I ain't about to beef about no shit. You know.
Right, but that's what I have been through, and you just yelling. So now I'm just going through one ear out the other, because I don't know who you talking to.
Right, so that's something different. See, that's why
I don't know who you talking to.
What
Hey, Bond and Ken, have y'all looked through phones?
No.
I had before. I would never do that shit again.
Feelings is hurt, huh?
Huh?
No.
My feelings hurt to this day. I'd be scared to even look at a motherfucker ding on their phone.
Boy,
Things
that
that
motherfucker be laying right next to me.
Yeah,
I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at
never.
it.
I'm like, yo, I don't even want that
So
shit.
I have a
Like,
question.
to the point. If this shit ring, I don't even want. Don't even
Bang,
tell me
right.
to see who it is. Like, hey, who calling me? I'm not even touching that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Nope, I'm
Bang's
done
right
with
what?
that shit.
Huh?
Somebody said Bane's right.
No, you said, oh, I know what you said, oh, though.
I watched the damn game.
Yeah.
But yeah, like even if
So, I have a
we
question.
together and your shit ring and you're not in the room, like, hey, who calling me? I'm not even looking at that motherfucker. Fuck, I'm done with you. I don't even want to put your shit. I don't even put your shit on the charger no more. I ain't
Right.
even doing
Damn, you're not gonna put it on a charger?
He gonna let it down.
Burger
Who's
just
social distance?
wrote in
This
the
is for
wrote
fuckers,
feet and
man.
said he tired of y'all talking and he ready to get off.
No, this is entertaining.
Hold on.
No,
what?
She said you got the face like nigga, you done, like you ready to get the fuck off the podcast.
Oh, she 100% correct. 100.
Yo, it's a podcast, my nigga.
Nigga,
Fucking.
I'm trying to get
Burger
off.
To do what?
What's the name? Still
What you think? Go to sleep. Play the game.
We
Yo,
can't
we,
play-
Nigga, this is your
Burger don't wanna talk
podcast,
to
yo.
me.
I know this is my podcast. I'm trying to let y'all get your little final statements in. So
All right,
Yo,
yo,
Y'all talking about me?
No, man.
Y'all talking about me
Yo.
long. That was a long conversation. I'm still waiting to go.
All right, go ahead, yo. You gonna close it out?
Yo, finish this off. Finish this off, yo.
No, hold up. Before we get on the topic, Naya had a question of the movie we was talking
Thank
about.
you, Steve. Appreciate it. It's
No,
just
I
one
think he's
question,
trying to
y'all.
rush shit. Like, yo, it's like, yo, you gotta have context.
Hold on. When
Yo,
did
just
I
let
try
her
to
go.
rush it?
Y'all about to drag it on longer.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to get the fuck off.
Go ahead, now.
It's okay. No,
Go
it's
ahead,
okay.
go ahead.
No,
What's
it's
your
okay
question?
because Burger want to get off so he can play a game and he can eat his wings and go to sleep. So,
You
know
understand me?
I'm going to end it here.
Wait,
You got it, Burger.
I still gotta go.
Go ahead, yo.
Okay.
Finish this off.
Don't go too long because Burger's trying to eat and play games and go to sleep.
I'm not gonna go long at all. Like I'm not even that type of person.
Burger.
What?
You definitely is, but go ahead and go.
Okay.
I have a talking issue. I know I talk a lot. But I think that I need to work on.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. We did forget about you.
It's okay. But
What the fuck? He just
I'm
can't.
about to cut her off. Just say that.
but I definitely need to work on like I shut down a lot when certain things happen, and I could go like weeks without talking to somebody, and I could be in the same house with them, and I could walk past them like they're a ghost.
Damn.
Right.
So
Now that's me. That is me.
All right, Naya. Let me finish.
Sorry.
So
Because
in the same house, it could be in the same, literally in the same house. I can walk by you like it's nothing. And it could be weeks, days, months. I just won't talk to you. Also I need to work on expectation, meaning like I need to stop having expectations when dealing with someone or conversing with someone and things like that. So stop having those expectations so that I'm not hurting my own feelings, because it's not really them hurting me, it's me hurting myself because I had this expectation.
Right.
And also working on letting my guard down and not like being in a sense of like being a B word all the time or being aggressive and like pushing, and just to really like in a sense of what people say, like just vibe out and let things genuinely flow. I definitely need to work on that, and that's it. And I would just want to thank God for everything, we was hearing this and that. All right, deuces.
Hey, dude.
You happy, Burger?
Hey yo.
Are you? I'm good. Chilling.
Oh, now he good now.
Eyes closed now.
I was
You
good
ready
the
to
whole.
sleep?
You know what? Look, this has been episode 22. Fellas, thanks for coming in. Ladies, thanks for coming in. We like to have y'all back here sometime.
It was fun. Follow me on Instagram.
All right, what's your Instagram?
She
Just
said
said at the
earlier.
beginning, yo.
That long
You
ass
wasn't
shit.
paying attention?
Yeah, I was paying attention. Might as well say it again.
Okay. My Instagram is anaya.fanay. So ANAYA period FINNEA.
Yolanda, want to say yours?
Oh, my name, Jesus. My Instagram is Yolanda Kiesia _Kiesia is spelled KEASIA. Thank you, I appreciate it.
There we go.
What are you